Welcome back, you guys. So today I just got done cutting my left hand fingernails. You can see that they are pretty sharp. They still look pretty nice. I just need to fix the edges because you can see it's looking a little like pointed sharp. So I need to get those curved down. So I'm using this right here. This is a mini manicure kit. You can see right there. And inside the package it has a nail filer, which is metal, which is nice because the other ones that I can get from like Dollar Tree, they're kind of like sandpaper, and then the sand part of it winds up fully scraping off, and then they're not usable anymore. So this metal one is great because I don't have to worry about that happening. And this is for a smooth and in shape, but these aren't like for a nail filer. I think they're just to help clean them up to make them look nicer. But anyway, so that's what it looks like. And you can see I'm gonna work on my left hand thumbnail first because I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me just, there we go. This one on the side here is not looking all that great, so I'm gonna just smooth it down. And all I gotta do is just scrub a little bit. And you can see that the nail is curving out good. I just need to make sure that they're nice and curved. You can see that it's kind of like scraping the nail off, and it's causing like a little bit of like dust particles, I guess. But you can see that it's cleaning up, and it doesn't look too bad. It's getting curved now, but I just need to make sure that it's looking right. So I'll be doing this for all 5 nails just to make sure that they're nice and curved and working and looking nice, because I don't want them to grow out with a point, because then it'll stick to like my fabric on my shorts or my shirts, and I hate when that happens, that they get stuck and stick to it, and then I have to like pull my hand away from the fabric just to make sure that it's not stuck on there, so it just lashes on basically, kind of like Velcro. So I make sure that I keep my nails nice and curved and file it down as well as I can, so that way that will never happen. So now I'm almost done. I just need to make sure that both edges are looking good because I use my knife to cut through all this. So it starts with it leaves a point whenever I go from one end to the other, because it doesn't know that it needs to be curved when you first start cutting through with a knife. Okay. And it'll just blow some of that shavings off. And I'm feeling it with my finger just to make sure that I don't feel any like stickiness or sharpness. And it's feeling pretty good so far. I mean, this side needs a little bit more. And remember, you guys, this is my left thumbnail that I'm working on right now. Okay, and now you can see, oh wait, let me just shade this, there we go, a little bit. You can hear that it's scraping against a piece because it was sharp still, so I'm just bringing it down. And if you guys are interested and want to learn from me how to do these type of things, I do have a Fiverr account with a gig on it about how to grow your nails and make them strong like mine and how to take care of them. So I'm still waiting for somebody to actually request for me to tutor them, but nobody has yet. But I'm not going to remove it. It's just going to stay on there until somebody does ask me to help them. And I'll make sure that they're video chat too, so that way we can work together and I can see your nails and make sure if there's any issues I can help you with it. Okay, so now that actually looks pretty nice. I don't really feel like anything is wrong with it exactly. I just want to make sure that there's no like little pieces. And yeah, I don't feel anything really. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is nice and smooth. So since I cut my nail today, or these nails today, I wanted to make sure that I made a video about how I'm going to take care of those spots that were left when I cut through the nail. So that's the reason why I'm making this video today, or right now. But that looks pretty good, so I'm going to try to make sure you guys can see. So that is the nail now. It's gonna grow out a lot nicer and more clean, and it'll take probably like 2 months for it to get to the same height that I had earlier this morning, because I noticed on the last video when I cut my nails on that stream that I had, that it was, I did that on May 4th. So I would say within September, these nails should grow out pretty nice. And I'm not going to be worried about trying to cut them anytime else this year. Anyway, so now we're going to work on the pointing finger that you can see right here. So on the side, I'm just trying to make sure you guys can see. It's hard to see everything with the phone looking down and stuff, but okay, so we're scraping along just nice, just like I did on the thumb finger. So my pointing finger is getting its treatment right now. And I take care of my nails on like pretty much a daily basis, because I always want to make sure that they don't crack, break, or have any kind of pieces just broken or just hanging where they would stick to my clothes. And I really hate when they stick to my clothes, so that's the reason why I be filing them and making sure that they're nice and smooth. Because when they're smooth, they won't stick to my clothes. And you can see right here, I'm not sticking to my shorts. And the nail is actually looking really smooth already, for the most part. You can see it right here, I believe. And now I'm just gonna make sure I get this little corner here just to make sure it's nice and smooth. And what's good is that I really like this metal one right now, because I don't have to worry about it filing and like falling apart or like getting weak and not being able to work. So the metal ones are basically, I would say right now, are the best ones for me. Okay. And right about here looks pretty good. Alright. I hope you guys are liking this information, because like I said, nobody has wanted to hire me to tutor them, but I figured I'd make at least one video. This would just be like a good promotional video, I guess. So that way I can teach you guys step by step, because I don't want to make a whole bunch of videos on YouTube about fingernail care or like fingernail techniques and stuff. So I wanted to make sure that I was doing a Fiverr, so that way I don't have to worry about adding a whole bunch of YouTube videos about how I take care of them. Plus, it's not going to be all that great if I have to wait for you guys to actually reply or comment if you have a question. So I'd rather just make sure that I'm tutoring you one-on-one with like a video chat. So then right here, you can see that it's looking really smooth already. And I don't feel any spots or like it sticking to like my hand or my fingernail on my finger. And even the nail, like everything is really smooth now. I mean, it does have a little bit of like fingernail dust basically, but that's fine. I mean, once I wash it, like when I take a shower or whatever, all that dust will be gone. Anyway, so now we're gonna work on my middle fingernail right here. So I gotta get this side. And I'm sorry if this video is going to take a little while. It's just because I had five fingers on my left hand that I cut through today. So I need to make sure that I'm showing you guys all 5. Just so that way you can see that they look still pretty good already starting off today. This is going to be like, I guess, half a day one because I cut them today earlier. So it's gonna start growing basically today, but it's gonna take most likely, since I watched that video, 2 months before they get up to that same length that I had before I cut these nails. So, but the good thing is that I don't plan on cutting my nails again anytime this year, so I'll be growing them out for a while, and you guys won't have to worry about any of that, because I know a lot of people kind of get upset about me cutting my nails and like messing with them like this for the most part. Even though, no offense to you guys, I know that you guys care and that you just want to watch because you love it or whatever, which is fine. But I know that you guys do get upset about it, and then you kind of complain about what I'm doing. So like, you know, it is my life. I'm gonna do whatever I think I need to do. It's my own personal information and my own life that I'm living. So you guys can't really be too upset at me about how I'm doing things in my life or what I'm doing in my life, because it's not like any of you guys ever pay me anything. I mean, it's not like I ask for money. I don't have a Patreon or anything like that. And even if I did have a Patreon to ask for like money, I guess, for like videos that nobody else would be able to see. So I've seen a lot of YouTubers do that, but I ain't never set up a Patreon account before, so like I'm not sure if I even want to, because I don't really like asking people for things. So I don't want to ask you guys for money just because you're looking at my videos, like, or want to see a special video that nobody else will be able to see. And the only way I would even do something like that would be if I was doing like a porno video. But you wouldn't be able to see everything of me if I was doing something like that. But I'm not interested in doing porno, so you don't have to worry about that right now. Anyway, so I'm shaving this down. I'm almost finished. And just a little bit. There we go. Okay. So now we got 4. 1, my thumb, my pointing finger. So that one's looking okay. The thumb is looking better. And my middle finger is looking good. It's smooth. Just try to make sure that it's really smooth. And I really like my nails curve, like a circle kind of. I don't want to point because they're not. I know people like to call them claws and stuff, but I don't consider my fingernails to be claws because I'm not a cat or an animal. But I know that I do like having my nails nice and curved and, you know, looking nice. So that's the reason why I do these things. But